The topic for today's video is how to develop research questions. Research questions is a very essential part of any research endeavor and the compulsory part of any research thesis, research project. Research questions these are developed from the aims and objectives of the research. And aims and objectives of the research develop from the topic of the research. So out of topic, we develop aims and objectives and purpose of the research. And out of purpose and aims and objectives of the research, we generate, we formulate research questions. So research questions are very important, very essential part of any research project. So that's why we have selected the topic for today's lecture, how to develop these research questions. Research questions actually are the specific, measurable, concrete questions whose answer our research will provide. And on the basis of these research questions, we develop the tools for research, tools for data collection, instruments for data collection. So these three things, aims and objectives of the research questions, and data collection instruments should be in alignment with each other. They should be in consistency with each other. So it's very essential or very important to develop these research questions. So now let us see how these questions should be developed. As I said, when our aims and objectives of the research may be broader, may be general, or maybe very larger, but we convert these larger, broader aims and objectives of the research into specific, concrete research questions. This process is known as operationalization. We make operationalization means that we convert the aims and objectives of the research, which may be broader and general, into specific, concrete, measurable, practicable research questions. Research questions are a compulsory component of any research endeavor. There is a move in the research design from the general to the specific and concrete. From these specific concrete objectives, the researcher can formulate direct, concrete, specific research questions that the research will answer specifically and concretely. Research questions get to the heart of the research issue. The framing of the research questions is critical. It focuses, centers, shapes, steers, and drives the entire research process. Everything in our research is dependent on these research questions. So these research questions drive the research process. It shapes the research process because our data collection tools and instrument will depend on our research questions. It is the answers to the research questions in which the researcher is interested. Research questions are not the start of the research. Typically, they stem from the overall research purposes, objectives, and design. They are the concrete questions carefully composed in order to address the research objectives. Research questions should enable the researcher to make significant and innovative contribution to the field of study, say something new and interesting, and contribute to the concerns and current topics in the academic community. Researchers should check that the research question or questions will yield useful, relevant, significant data on matters that the recipients of the researcher will care about. So it's very important that we must look into the matter that whether our research questions will yield relevant data or not, significant data or not. So we formulate our research questions in a way that they should yield useful, relevant, and significant data. Research questions stem from the aims, purposes, and objectives of the research. Research questions turn a general purpose or aim into specific questions to which specific data, concrete answers can be given. This is the process of operationalization of the aims and purposes into research questions. Researchers must ensure that there is an alignment between the aims and objectives of the research and the research questions, such that the latter serve the former. The research questions must yield data that provide warrantable evidence to address the research purposes and objectives and to draw conclusions. They must follow logically from the research purposes and objectives, and the data used in answering them must be reliable and valid indicators of the evidence needed to answer the research purposes and objectives. Here it's a very important thing to see that the warrantable evidence our research questions must yield. We must collect the data and we must go to the conclusions with warrantable evidence, with concrete evidence, which our data collection instruments and tools will provide. Why we make research questions or the different types of research questions is to describe what a phenomenon is and what is or was happening in a particular situation. For example, in ethnographies, in case studies, in surveys, we have to describe a phenomenon, that what is happening and what will happen or what was happening. The second type is to explain why something happened. We generate our research questions according to these purposes, what we want to see, what we want to explore. If we want to describe, we formulate our research questions accordingly. If we want to explain, we will generate research questions, we formulate our research questions accordingly. To predict what will happen, for example, in experimental studies, in causal studies, or in research synthesis, we predict, our research questions will predict what will happen if it happens. To investigate what should happen, in evaluative research, policy research, ideology critique, and participatory research, we investigate what should happen. To examine the effects of an intervention, for example, in experimentation, case studies, in action research, when we apply some intervention, apply some process or some methods on a particular situation or particular phenomena, we will see its effect, what will happen. So we will generate our research questions in that way. So here are the checklist. Before formulating any research question, we must keep these points, these components into consideration. Make sure that the types of research questions are fit for purpose. Whether it is a descriptive study, whether it is explanatory study, evaluative study, exploratory study, we will develop our research questions according to the type, according to the purpose of our study. So these are also the types of research questions as well. Descriptive research questions, explanatory research questions, evaluative research questions, and exploratory research questions. Make sure that the research questions suggest an appropriate methodology, because as we say, that our methodology and our research instruments will depend on our research questions as well as on the purpose and objective of our study. So make sure that the research questions suggest an appropriate methodology. Make your research questions brief, clear, specific, and concise. Don't use vague words, ambiguous words, descriptive words, useless words into the question. Make sure that they address the focus. Focus means the what of the research. The persons means the who are the subjects, who are the population of our research. The location, context, where it happens, and the timing, the vein of the research. So these are very important, that the research questions should address, should focus what of the research, what is involved, who are involved, where it happens, and at what time it happens. If you have more than one research question, make clear the relationship, and that relationship must be logical. You must have some argument and evidence to make the relationship with these research questions with each other. It should not happen that your research question number 1 asks one thing and your research question number 2 asks completely different thing. They must have some logical relationship with each other. The relative status of each question Is one question more important than the other? And if so, why? Or do they have equal status? Or one is more important, the other is not so important. One question is main question, other questions are sub questions, subsidiary questions, or they are both have equal status, equal importance. Identify the main research question and the contributing subsidiary research questions or sub questions. Check whether some of your research questions are more general or specific than others, and if so, why. Check the scope of the research question. Make sure your research questions are very focused, neither too narrow nor too broad. Avoid questions that require simply binary responses. If you say, is this so? The answer may be yes or no. So avoid these binary questions whose answer may be yes or no. There is no need of to ask such questions in a research study. Avoid personal pronouns in the research questions. Avoid making the research questions too broad, who are the outside of your research, the scope of your research. Avoid making research questions too simple. When you make research questions too simple, there is no need to ask in research study. Avoid biased and leading questions. So another question is how many research questions we should have. Some researchers suggest having only one central question with or without several subsidiaries. Having only one main research question is useful in identifying and focusing on the key purpose of the research. Other researchers suggest no more than 3 or 4 research questions. It is essential to establish the relationship, logical relationship, chronological relationship between research questions and to identify which are the main questions and which questions are closely related or more distantly related to each other. Have one research question that asks for a description. This is some suggestion how many research questions should we make in our research design. One research question that asks for a description of any phenomenon or substance. Have a second question that asks for explanation and analysis. Have a third question that asks for the implications, recommendations. If it happens, so what? What will happen next? The research questions must be manageable, practicable, and answerable, fully operationalized, with a clear delineation of their scope and boundaries, and that they can be answered within the time frame and scope of the research. So this was the basic information about the research questions which I have provided in this video. I hope that you will find it useful and beneficial for your practical research, and thank you very much for watching this video.